Hey. My name is Zachary Joseph Sweet, and I am a pretty popular guy. Ask anyone at school and they'll all have something to say about me.
Isn't he that bird fuck?
You know, I thought Zach was this pretty cool dude until I damaged the Switch by accident and he smashed me in the face with it, and all the hardware, it cut up my head, and I mean, that's how I got this scar right here. And I needed 13.5 stitches. That's not cool, dude.
Zach, you're a fucking idiot.
Zach is probably the worst person I've ever met in my life.
I don't like his skin.
It's probably like his mustache. Like, he makes it such a big deal when he shaves it, but he literally looks the same before and after.
I would not get naked in front of Zach.
I actually think Zach's pretty cool.
If there's just one thing you need to know about me, though, it's that I am a gamer. Which is another way of saying that I am a Nintendo fan and I like Persona. Anything that isn't those two gives me the creeps. Some of you may be saying, Zach, if you call yourself a gamer, you gotta broaden your horizons, you gotta play other games. To that, I say I'm autistic, I don't like change. And like many others on the spectrum, I have a very specific hyperfixation. I've been in my Wario phase for almost 2 years now, ever since I got WarioWare Get It Together for my 16th birthday, and I've never been the same. Now, I've played as many major Nintendo releases featuring Wario that I could get my hands on. I played Smash Bros, Mario Kart, baseball, golf, tennis, and Strikers. I even read the book. I'm such a fan of the guy that I even went and got jaundice just so that way we could be the same color. It makes noises when I touch it. I've played at least one entry in every major Nintendo series that features Wario, with the exception of one. Want to see something cool? Oh yeah. Wario Land is Nintendo's biggest 2D platforming franchise. Second big. Wario Land is a 2D platformer that saw its first entry 9 years ago on the Game Boy with the subtitle Super Mario Land 3 because they didn't think people would be sold on this. Wario Land saw a few more entries on the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. It was one of the only things of note on the Virtual Boy, and even the GameCube and Wii got one. Each entry sees Wario making his way through each level, collecting money, and beating the snot out of anything that comes in his way. The problem is, though, is that Wario Land hasn't gotten a new game since the Wii. And most of the other games I mentioned, they got new entries in recent years, but Wario Land hasn't seen anything. It's always eluded me. I've always wanted to play one, and I've been tempted to go back and try some of them, but I want to wait until a new game gets released. And after years of waiting, I've seen nothing. Most people would give up, but one day I found this poster with a funny-looking coyote on it that taught me that I gotta believe. Since then, I've never lost hope. And today is gonna change my life, because today is the day of the September 2023 Nintendo Direct. And while a new Wario Land game hasn't been confirmed just yet, there's been some leaks going around, and if they're true, let's just say it's going to be a good day for fans of the color yellow. I think it's finally time. A new Wario Land game has to get announced, because if they don't, I gotta go to school.
You know what I could really go for right now? What? Secret ham surprise. You would.
Guys!
Hey, look. It's the Wario wench.
What's up, boogers?
Today's a big day.
Are you dying?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm talking about the Direct, guys!
Are we really gonna do this again?
What do you mean?
For Christ's sake, Zach, every time a new Direct comes out, you're like, oh man, I can't wait for them to announce a new Wario Land franchise game. And then it doesn't happen, and then for the next 2 months, you're a soapy little bitch, and then after that, the cycle just repeats over and over. Dude, you need to stop.
It's just harmless speculation.
Yeah, it was harmless until you made this your whole personality. Are they making a new WarioWare or something? Can't you just be happy about that?
No.
You're hopeless.
Zach, buddy, you're kind of starting to sound like an F-Zero fan.
The hell does that mean?
The last F-Zero game came out over 20 years ago, and the fan base really wants a new game, and they won't shut the fuck up about it.
将来的にはもっと一緒になって開発するようになると思います。
今かなり作ってる途中で、向こうアメリカでいろんなモニターをしてもっとこういう改善をしてほしいという希望を聞いたりですね。
And Nintendo keeps telling them that they're not going to make a new one because they don't know how to evolve the franchise. But the fans are delusional, and they keep asking for a new goddamn game, even though they're never going to get it.
I don't even like F-Zero that much.
You're a moron.
Dude, you're wasting your time at this point. They're not going to make a new one anytime soon. There's other games you can play too. I've been trying to get you to play Bowser's Inside Story for years now. It's an amazing game. You'll like it. Just play it, you goddamn weenie.
I can't. I gotta be loyal and avoid all video games that don't have Wario in them. If I play one without him, maybe then we'll make another Wario Land game. And I can't risk that. That's giving up. I can't do that.
I gotta believe.
Why do you even want a new Wario Land game? You've never even played one. What if they make a new one and you don't even fucking like it?
I don't really know. There's just a Wario Land shaped hole in my heart that only a new game can fill. I feel like if that happens, I'll feel complete. I don't really know. Anyways, I saw this leak the other day on Twitter.
Were you looking at pronouns again?
Let me finish. I think this could really be hinting to a new game.
What did it say?
If that's not Wario Land, I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna go poop. Can I watch?
What a bunch of pricks.
Hey, Zach.
Hello. I couldn't help but overhear your little direct discussion.
Oh, are you a virgin too?
No.
My name is Ezekiel.
Oh, that's cool. You excited about it?
I'm very excited.
Oh yeah? What do you think's gonna get announced?
Oh, I don't want to get my hopes up. September directs are usually fairly light. You?
I think a new Wario Land would be neat.
Don't get your hopes up.
Why? We got Pikmin 4. Anything's fair game now.
I guess. Is there even enough demand for a new one, though?
I want a new one.
Yeah, but they're not gonna make a game just because you want them to. They're a fucking video game company. What do you expect them to make games? You fucking idiot, fucking nerd, fucking punk-ass bitch.
Well, they should. I buy pretty much all of their games. It's only fair that they do something for me in return.
You buy all of their games? Even the bad ones like Mario Strikers?
That game wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
And besides, why would they even make a new game for someone like you? You are an idiotic, mutton-headed, thunder-headed, half-witted, inane glaikit. The reason why they haven't made a new Wario Land, you loyal consumer fuck, is because they hate you. Everybody hates you. People like you don't get what they want.
You know what? You're making me feel really uncomfortable about myself. I do not need to hear any of this. And you know what? I do know. You know what? No. I'm confident that a new Wario Land will be announced today, you whore.
Keep telling yourself that.
Huh. Okay. Direct starts in any minute.
The reason why they haven't made a new Wario Land, you loyal consumer fuck, is because they hate you. Everybody hates you. People like you don't get what they want.
Jackass.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
The toys are back in town.
Mario versus Donkey Kong? Splatoon? Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door?
Next, please take a look at this.
No. It can't
First
be.
F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale. F-Zero 99.
New
Race on
F-Zero?
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
No Wario Land?
Konnichiwa, Zack. 大丈夫ですか?
No, I'm not.
なぜ?
Because I want a new Wario Land game, damn it, and I'm not getting it. Even though I've been patient and I've been buying Nintendo games. I'm not even asking for much. All I want to do is just play as Wario in a two-dimensional space and ram into enemies with his elbows. That's it. Nintendo loves their fans, right? Why don't they just do this one thing for me? It's not fair.
なぜワリオランドの新作が欲しいのですか?
I think a new game would make me happier. Like, I'm fairly satisfied with my life, but I don't know. I don't really feel complete. And since Nintendo hasn't made it yet, that's led to me thinking that they haven't made it because they hate me. And that thought has kind of led to me hating myself. So unless they make a new Wario Land, I'm never going to be truly happy.
Yes.
Yeah, this blows. So what do I do?
どういう意味ですか？
What do you mean, what do you mean? You're the one who's supposed to give me advice, aren't you? So what do I do? How do I get out of this?
ザック、あまり言いたくないのですが、何と言っていいかわかりません。彼らがすぐに新しいワリオランドゲームを作るとは思えません。任天堂は数十億ドル規模の企業です。おそらく彼らは一人だけの意見に耳を傾けるつもりはないでしょう。おそらくそのまま先に進むのが最善です。
So, you're saying I should give up on pursuing a new Wario Land?
良い。新しいゲームが自分に合っていると本当に思うなら、それを選んでください。すぐに作らないからといって、全く作らないというわけではありません。しかし、そうでない可能性が非常に高いことを受け入れる必要があると思います。休んだ方がいいかもしれないと言っているだけです。少し自分自身に取り組んでみてはいかがでしょうか。自分自身を愛することさえできないのに、どうやって新しいワリオの国を愛することができますか？
I can't just give up on pursuing a new Wario Land. I know a new game is what's right for me, and I'm willing to do anything if it means I get to play one. I gotta believe.
ザック、諦めたくないのはいいことだけど、これは健康的ではないよ。今あなたが考えているのは、これまでプレイしたことがなく、気に入るかどうかもわからないシリーズの新しいゲームのことだけです。昔のザックが懐かしいです。あまりワリオに焦点を当てておらず、ただペルソナについてノンストップで話したもの。他にもゲームはあります。多分、それらのいくつかをプレイしてみてください。
Do you think I'll ever get a new Wario Land game?
いいえ。
You know what? Fuck off.
ザック、
I don't need you making me feel worse. I'll get a new game. Just you wait.
どうやって？
I'm just gonna sit here and feel bad about myself until I become a better person. Once Nintendo sees that I've changed for the better, I'll finally get what I've wanted.
バカ。
Do you know what to do during an intervention?
Oh, for sure. I've had like 6 of these.
Perfect. At least one of us will know what we're doing.
Zachary Joseph!
Zach?
Mr. Z, I
Zach?
seek your presence.
The fuck is he doing?
Listen, Zach.
Zach, what the fuck are you doing?
Sulking.
Dude, is this because they didn't announce a new Wario Land game?
Yes.
Why?
Because Nintendo hates me, society hates me, so now I'm just gonna sit here and feel bad about myself until I get what I want.
Do you really feel insecure just because they didn't announce a game you wanted?
Yes.
That's stupid. Zach, I'm gonna rip the band-aid off. We hate the new you.
We really do.
I've thought about stabbing you.
It's not like this is the first time a new Wario Land game hasn't been announced. Can't you just move on or something?
I have moved on. I changed myself for the better.
I don't know about that, man. Before you were stupid and annoying and kind of a prick, but you were fun to be around. Now you're just mundane, and it's gross. Why do you have to be like this?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm gonna give you a wet willy if you don't.
Ew, okay, fine. It wasn't that bad at first. I was sad, but I handled it better than I thought I would. It was fine. Until November, when it came.
What's it?
2 words. WarioWare Move It. I was aware of its release, and I liked the last one. I thought that maybe if I supported their latest Wario endeavor, then maybe they will make another Wario Land game. What a fool I was. It spat in the face of Wario. What could have been a fun little game to boot up every now and then turned out to be a shell of Get It Together with significantly less content and motion controls that make it look like you're shoving a Joy-Con up your ass. That was the final straw. I fell into a deep depression. It got to the point where the very sight of Wario would cause me to lose control. I had to block him out of my life completely. I couldn't believe that Nintendo released such a travesty. And and with Wario's face on it nonetheless. It felt like they were insulting me.
I can't believe I used to fucking look up to you!
Is Nintendo really never making a new Wario Land game?
Ugh. God, what am I saying?
Nintendo would never do that to me. They love their fans. God, they made a new WarioWare at least. That's gotta mean something, right? As long as they acknowledge him, that means there's still a chance. Right?
You have to believe, Zachary. You have to believe.
I gotta believe. I tried everything to get them to make a new Wario Land game. I was desperate. I wrote letters. I tried calling them.
Hi, why do you guys hate me?
I even tried to seduce them, but nothing worked. There was nothing I could do. They'd never make a new Wario Land game for a guy like me. Then one day it hit me. If they aren't making it because of the way I am, then if I change the way I am, they might make one. I bought new clothes, tried new things, and people noticed.
I'm so glad he's finally normal.
He likes Skylanders, and I also really like Skylanders.
Zach's sweet saved my life from a bear.
I actually think Zach's pretty cool.
They like the new me. I feel like the world accepts me. And maybe, just maybe, Nintendo accepts me. And they'll finally make that new Wario Land game.
You changed your whole lifestyle because they didn't make a game you wanted?
Yeah. You need a therapist.
It's one thing to be bummed when a game you want isn't announced, but like, this is just sad.
You gotta be true to yourself, man.
But the world doesn't want me. If I be myself, they'll never make a new Wario Land.
Why are you still hung up on this? You need to move on. Sitting here and throwing yourself a little pity party isn't gonna help anyone. If you keep going like this, you're gonna be miserable. Zach, look at yourself. You eat cereal like a fucking normal person now, and you're just like a slut. Zach, be honest. Do you like living like this?
No, but it will be worth it when they make a new game.
And what if they don't make a new game?
Zach, we can help you. Start with this.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Why are you doing this?
I gotta believe.
Okay, but I'm leaving this here in case you change your mind. Come on, Ray. Let's go bowling.